Now, the Yellow Jackets come into the 2017 season with an experienced offense along with a new quarterback under center. Last time that happened under Coach Johnson, they hoisted up a trophy filled with oranges. Mercedes-Benz Stadium is still a work in progress, but there are some areas that have already been completed. I got a tour today, so let's go check it out. When Breslin Wiley was on the baseball field, his position would often be right here behind home plate as the catcher. But now the rest of his teammates in club baseball are looking to have him forever immortalized on this field. Most experts have our ladies as the underdogs, including former President Barack Obama, who released his predicted winners yesterday, and can you believe it? He picked the Wolfpack. Thanks, Obama. Bodybuilding isn't just heavy lifting, though. There's a lot of strict dieting, too. But you don't need to tell Eric that, because he has his meals planned for the whole week. Now, Acuna is just 19 years old, making him the youngest player in AAA baseball. But that hasn't stopped the Braves before. You might remember a pretty good center fielder back in the late 90s.
And the club baseball team as a whole actually is more like a family. If anything else, we wanted everyone to know that we have each other's back, even after the passing, and just to know that we are always there for each other no matter what.
4 months ago, life was normal for the Elon Club baseball team, until tragedy struck with the passing of fellow teammate Breslin Wiley.
We kind of talked about just all the good times we had with Breslin and how those good times should just be remembered, and we shouldn't just be sitting here thinking of all the sad times.
Go to any practices during the week and you'll see more than just baseball players hitting and catching on the field. You'll see friends and brothers just out there having fun.
This isn't practice, we're just having fun, we're all hanging out. Like, this is how we get close. Definitely without him here, like, we're all much more drawn to come out, like, be a part of it.
When Breslin Wiley was on the baseball field, his position would often be right here behind home plate as the catcher. But now the rest of his teammates in club baseball are looking to have him forever immortalized on this field.
Where we're going to retire his jersey. He wore #1 anytime he stepped on the field, and we feel like that's something small that we can do that would mean a lot both to him, to his family, and anybody that knew him. Shortly after his death, the team created wristbands that commemorated Wiley with proceeds going to his family. They sold over 400, raising $650. We made wristbands that we all wear, and a lot of our friends wear as well. You know, it's just a way that we can keep the memory of him with us all the time and show the support for him and his family. Through tragedy, club baseball found triumph in each other, in knowing that they have each teammate's back no matter what. It would be wrong of us to not show the love that we have for each other, and I think the difference between club baseball last year and this year is that we're all friends still, but we really do love each other, and when we say that we're family and we're brothers, we mean it. Miles Garrett, Elon Local News.
3, 1, 2, 3, Elon!
Riding a bike is something most of us learn at a young age. You still might be doing it now for transportation or exercise. But what about racing?
We race Friday nights here out at Burlington BMX. We have a pretty good ridership out here. You know, it's a fun sport.
Just about 5 miles up the road from Elon is a BMX, or bike and motocross track in Burlington. And it's open to just about anyone who's looking for some fun on a Friday night.
We have 55 or 60-year-old men out here racing, even tonight. So it's a sport it's a family sport everybody can get into.
BMX may seem like an extreme sport, but it's not just for adults. In fact, it's mostly kids out here racing, just having fun with their friends.
I mean, after a while, you get used to how fast you can go, but every day you can get faster. I also like it because of the competition. I don't get scared. It's easy to me. Once you get the hang of it, you got it.
As track operator Paul Costantino says, the joy he sees from the kids is what makes the job worth it every week.
That smile on their face is you know, that's why we do it.
It's a family affair for some groups at the track. A few even travel around the country together.
We just hang out together. We're just a big family.
But that doesn't stop one dad from getting nervous before a race.
It's a big race. I mean, your heart, it can be beaten pretty fast, put it that way. They're going at a good speed coming down that hill, so some of the tracks are pretty big and scary.
Regardless, the kids seem to know what they're doing, and they enjoy each other's company too.
We all became friends because of BMX.
I met all these people because when I first came here, they was all here, and we all became friends after that.
The crack of a bat. It's the sound most baseball and softball players strive to hear when they swing during a game. Here at Burlington Sporting Goods, people can come and work on that swing.
We do a little bit of everything, from training to one-on-one to just providing a place for them to hit on a regular basis.
Burlington Sporting Goods is a family-owned business run by 2 Elon graduates, Brock and Cheryl Perry. It has a tire, a basketball court, and batting cages. The Perrys have run the store together since 1989.
These kids that came in and worked for us, now they're bringing their children back, and now even grandchildren are coming back. So that tells you a little bit how old we are.
Kids as young as 7 to adults as old as 70 come into the batting cages to work on their hitting and their catching as well. And their coach isn't just a part of the family business, he has some professional experience too. Their son Taylor plays professionally in the minor leagues in New York.
There you go. Just trying to hit
Before he heads back, he's helping out at his family's store.
Right now I'm just doing lessons and instruction here at Burlington Sporting Goods, just trying to give back to the youth, and even though they don't know it, they give back to me.
Taylor says growing up with the store shaped his future.
I'd be in Dollar General with my mom, and some guy would come up and be like, "Oh, you're Little Rock." He's like, "Your dad can do this, do that, jump out the gym." It definitely molded me into what I am.
Rock says the joy he sees in the kids that come to his store after a big game is what makes it all worth it.
I do lessons with a 10-year-old, and that 10-year-old goes to that park and he hits his home run and he comes back and tells you, "I hit my first home run today, Coach." That's a whole lot better feeling than any of the home runs you ever hit in your life.